All right. I'm pretty set up. I've got parallel sync. And then, yeah.
All right. Hello. This is our first live stream. We're going to be doing some development on our upcoming game, Hexane. Point of order off the top, we have rebranded. Fifth Floor Games no longer exists. We're now Coffee Phantom Games. Yeah, anything to add there, Brad?
No, we're just kind of doing a stream and planning to work on our game on stream for a bit. Probably do a few of these. So feel free to give us any questions, just hang out. We're pretty much just going to be working on the game in a like laid back kind of just talking environment, working on some stuff that we planned on working on for a bit. That's pretty much it. I'm about to pop a can, so there's going to be a very ASMR moment. That work out? That come through good?
Sound like a shotgun. That was the loudest can.
Oh well, hopefully it didn't bust anybody's ears. Maybe if YouTube does like a noise gate on like loud sounds.
It might.
But okay, Carter, I guess we've talked about this on and off since we've planned on doing this. But do you have anything that you plan on specifically working on today for the game?
Yeah. So I guess today I'm looking at adding a pause menu. So when you hit escape, we have the ability to have a pause menu, edit some things, save, go back to the main menu, that kind of thing.
Okay. Man, I'm watching myself on stream, like on the side, and I rub my face a lot. It's kind of discerning, or did I use that word right? Disconcerting? Yeah, there we go. Bad. Yeah. Anyway, I'm planning on working on a small animation for when our cards get clicked on when you're trying to summon a champion and you don't have enough summoning power, mana, whatever term we want to use for that eventually, dice juice, whatever term we come up with.
Yeah. Let's see. I guess one other thing to mention, the way this stream kind of works, you're currently looking at my screen. Now we're looking at Brad's screen. So we're going to kind of flip flop as we work on interesting things.
Yeah, and I think something, Carter, that you and I are going to get used to is this idea of like talking back and forth. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like discussing different things and then talking to each other, like trying not to be just like silent. Like sometimes you and I will work together and it'll just be nothing for 15 minutes and then we have to show each other.
Right. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. When we did the game jam, we were on a call without talking for multiple hours.
Carter, actually, I have something I want to show you. That's one of the issues that I had to fix. I don't know if you want to take a look at it. It's also interesting for me because I can't see what's happening on stream in real time. I'm seeing it with the delay. So if you're like sharing my screen, I can't see it until I won't know until like later.
Oh, right.
Do you know what I mean?
Would it help if I shared it over Discord as well? That might be a lot of bandwidth, but we could try
it. Sure, but yeah, I'm worried about how much that would take up, but we could try it.
Yeah, let's see if it works.
So I've got it pulled up. So you're looking at my screen. So you remember that button thing I was telling you about? That button issue?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to show you what I mean. If I mouse over a card, it grays out. Because I'm using TextMesh Pro's buttons. They're like Unity's built-in buttons. And if I click on it, it will use the pressed color. But if I move the mouse
right.
off of the button, I move the mouse off the button and let go, it becomes this white color. And this white color is the base color for the image. And it doesn't go away until I click again, wherever that is.
Mm-hmm.
And that created an issue where, we expect people to click the button, and then nothing will happen if they can't summon the creature. This is a bad example because we have 4 dice. I'm going to really start using dice juice. We have 4 dice juice, and we can't. We can summon any of these frogs, but if we couldn't, it would look a little different. I guess I should summon something as an example. Like, bam, there's that frog. Go back here. Now, if I click this, you see it just whites out like that.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
And I want the animation to play right then, but with it whiting out like that, I have to be careful because we want to make sure they can still see it. We want to make sure they can still see the animation. But I'm kind of worried about this whiteout. I kind of want to fix this before I do the animation.
Do we think the solution is just sprite swapping it like we are with all the other buttons?
Well, we're not really sprite. Well, I guess you're right. We are sprite swapping with the other buttons. I think the difficulty is we would need to create like a.
So I think the solution that I'm proposing is we have an invisible button, just in a button object over all the stuff that makes up that card. So the dice juice, the health, all that other things. Then we can make basically just a black with low alpha in the exact shape of that card with all the elements combined. Does that make sense? Like you pull it into Aseprite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a poor job of explaining what I'm suggesting, but so rather than like a perfect square over the thing, we have basically an empty sprite. Then when you click it, there's an Aseprite sprite with like a 50 alpha black color over top.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about, but that you want that Aseprite top to be the same thing as the card, or you want it to just be like an empty image?
That's why I'm proposing we like wrap it with an alpha so that we don't have to worry about making it match the card that's being shown. It would affect the child object anyway.
Okay, I might have to look into this because I'm not exactly sure. Let me see if I can find a way. Because I messed around with this for a while, trying to get the regular highlight buttons to work,
mm-hmm.
and it just seemed like it was not worth the time. So I'm going to show you what I was encountering. If you take away so this isn't working towards your solution. I'm just showing you what I was dealing with before.
Right.
If you take away the alpha of the image completely, or the I don't know if I'm using that right. Let me double check. If you take away, the alpha completely, you won't get anything whenever you highlight over it like you would with the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And so it still doesn't create the desired effect that I'm hoping for, because I would like it to still highlight.
Right. Well, so do we know if the click, drag off, release bug in Unity applies to sprite swaps as well? Like, could we?
I guess don't know.
I'm thinking we
Let me
maybe
see.
test it real quick, like in the main menu or wherever we use it. It seems like it works with the done
I
button.
mean, it seems like it works with the done button, but also it's not as like you wouldn't click. You would almost never click the done button, and it wouldn't work. Do you know what I mean? So
Right.
like doing it this
Right.
way kind of makes it to where it looks like nothing's happening. But when we click cards for the other one, then it would change. It would change colors for some reason. So I would imagine it looks like it doesn't work with Sprite Swap.
Well, I think that's then that's good, right? If we end up moving to a sprite swap solution, then it's not
Right.
as big of a problem. Hey, has the pip build summon always been on top of it, or is that new?
Oh, maybe that is new, but I always thought it was on top of it because we kind of wanted the player to see what was how much juice they had before they picked their character.
Right. Yeah, it's probably
the only
less
reason
obvious when you play it full screen.
Yeah. The only reason I put it like this is because I'm doing everything in my little window. I like my little windows. Don't take them away from me. Let's see.
Yeah, so I'm going to add some new input actions. I guess I'm assuming escape and start would be the how we get to the pause menu, right?
Yeah, I would think so. Escape and start or escape and select if you're using a controller.
Okay.
Oh, whoops. Built something by accident. Oh, I fixed it. that was a lot easier than I thought.
What'd you change?
A brief look at Stack Overflow lets me know that I needed to change the navigation setting on the button. And that I just needed to set it to none. So hopefully this doesn't break anything else. I'm going to do a little bit of testing before I move forward, but it made it to where we don't have that weird color issue now.
Awesome.
And since I'm on screen at the moment, I have another version of Hexane running on another window to do player 2's actions. So this is a very early networking showcase. I didn't change all of them. Plus, I'm gonna have to do it in the normal mode. I guess I'm gonna restart this. But that makes me feel better. I can start working the animation right away.
Right. Yeah, that's. I thought that was an easy fix. Because what I was talking about was going to be quite a lot of work.
Well, I will fully admit to not understanding what you were talking about. I thought to myself, I'm gonna look like an idiot on stream. I'm gonna be like, all right, can you see? I was like, maybe I should Discord message him and ask him on the side what he meant, so it looks like I do it. I was like, I'm gonna try to see if I can find the issue before it becomes a problem.
Yeah, the longer I talked, the more sure I was that I was just confusing me even more.
All right. You know what? This is a prefab. I can just change. We should have did a code cleanup before we streamed how messy all this was.
Yeah, we should have. I should have added comments whenever I first wrote this. I have no idea how this works.
So we're currently in another season of the Great British Baking Show.
Oh, nice. Which season?
So I don't actually know which season it is. It's one of Alexis's favorite seasons. It's it's the one with Raul. So if anyone watches this and they like the Great British Baking Show, they'll know which season that is. Because that's explicitly why she wanted us to watch it, because she had seen this season and wanted to like show me how cool it was, because it was a really, really good one. And that's it. So I've seen the most recent one, and I'm watching this one, which is significantly older. I think it's pre-COVID times, pre the away.
Yeah, I think I've only ever seen season 1 and 2, maybe.
Oh wow! So you watched like the original?
Yeah.
So that might be a big reason why you were not the biggest fan of it, because you might have watched it with like hosts and other people that I didn't watch it with.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. It's too slow for me. I'd give me like Gordon Ramsay, where he's throwing knives at people, and you know.
You just like your American cooking.
Gordon Ramsay is an American.
Hey, yeah, can we cut that out? You are correct. He is not.
No, he's British.
Yeah. When I was in London briefly, I was just in the airport. I remember being upset that I saw his restaurant and he wasn't there. It's like, what's the point? You know, we still have a bug that bothers me. If I can briefly whatever you about it. Have you noticed that if you click off screen or off the grid and then put your mouse onto the grid, it like triggers it as a click?
Put your mouse off screen. No.
Watch, you want me to show it to you?
Yeah, show me what you're...
Alright, so in this stage, in the action phase, I can click here, so I'm off, and when I move into the hex, it triggers as if I clicked.
Okay, yeah.
See what I mean? Man, all right. So now the clicking works a lot better, but I got really terrible rolls. All right. Let's stop playing the game and keep working on the game. You know, it's something we didn't talk about at all, but this is gonna lead like a vlog. Is that what you call that? Video log? Do you call like saved live streams video logs? Or do you call them something else?
You can.
This is gonna leave
right term,
a lot of. This is gonna leave literally thousands of pictures that you could click on and watch in a very fast slideshow format. It's going to leave that on our channel. So, you know, even though we've talked about how, like, sometimes we'll have people present and sometimes we won't have people present, you know, you never know. Someone could watch it, leave us a comment later, and we'll be able to revisit it and stuff. I really like this because if we start to get more and more people joining and invested, even if it's just one or two, then, like, you know, that's some real cool community aspect to the game development.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I know I've told you about it before, but there's this guy, he's making a game called Handmade Hero, I think it is. And yeah, that's his goal is basically the entire game. He's doing it from scratch, just like in C. No engine, no nothing. And his goal is to have the entire development live streamed.
That's cool. It's really cool. I would do that, but with a much smaller game. You know, I wanted to, the last game jam we did, I wanted to do the whole thing live stream. Did I talk to you about that?
No, but that's a really good idea, actually.
Yeah, because I was thinking to myself that while we were doing it, if people wanted help or assistance or something like that, I could live stream me doing things and they could just tune in, look at it, that kind of thing. And I decided against it because I've been having a lot of internet trouble, and I'm surprised at how well the internet is working for me over here right now. Knock on wood.
Yeah, it seems fairly. It seems fairly stable. Got an error on the YouTube stream, but it seems like it's still running.
Error on the YouTube stream.
Yeah, something about
it looks like it's running.
I'm not going to worry about it.
We have an error. Not error. What were we just talking about? Talking about Game Jam? Yeah,
live streaming the whole Game Jam.
Live streaming the Game Jam. I didn't have everything ready because of the internet stuff. And I found out that using the power line adapter will still give me a stronger connection than wireless, even though the power line adapter connection is very little. I'm thinking about doing some sort of update for my computer. Maybe replace the processor or something. We'll see.
Yeah, I've got to get either a larger M.2 or a second one because I'm out of space.
I'm not out of space, but I'm starting to get really bothered by how slow my computer's been. I've got an i5 processor that's probably a few years old now, and I'd like to chuck in there the best processor I could find. Man, I really like the movement streak that you did. How did you make that?
Good question. It's been a while. I think it's called a trail. It's like under particle effects. And I pretty much just added and messed around with the gradient. I didn't change much other than like the size and length.
Everyone who, if you're ever streaming my screen, anyone who gets on Steam is going to be revealed whenever they're playing a game. I just had a friend of mine start up Baldur's Gate 3. Man, I keep seeing so much stuff about Baldur's Gate. Like, I think you had told me that you weren't really seeing anything.
Yeah, no.
But I've seen videos. I've seen X posts. about people talking about Baldur's Gate and how it makes developers mad that they made a good game. Like, I think that's what the current perceived outrage is, that people are mad that the Baldur's Gate game came out complete. But to be honest, it didn't. It released like on early access it was on early access for years before they finally wrapped up that game.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a good game though.
Is it
you can have relations with a bear good.
Is it actually finished, or did they do the new AAA thing of calling it finished and it's actually completely broken?
It's finished in the sense that you can beat it, but not finished in the sense that there wouldn't be DLC eventually.
Okay, it's not too bad.
You know, my light is probably a bit too harsh. It makes me look like 100% color. Wait, no, 100% the absence of color.
I can
like if I didn't have a beard, it would just be straight shot down.
Here, I'll attempt to edit you.
No, you don't have to. I can turn down my light. My light's adjusted.
Well, I think that's going to mess up the chroma key, but I can pull down the gamma on your camera.
That's fine. I'm okay. If I'm very, very saturated, it's fine. All right, let's see.
Okay. I made it so much worse.
Are we live streaming Battlegrounds when we're done?
Sure. We could live stream Rocket League.
Let me check if my Rocket League's updated.
Yeah, I did one of those Rocket League tournaments last night. First time I've ever done one, and it lasted way longer than I was expecting.
Yeah, when you said tournament, I was like, I didn't even know he was competing.
Yeah, under the competitive tab, they have these new. They're not new, but a few years old, new to me. Tournaments, which they do them like the top of every hour or something.
Oh wow! Okay,
but I was not expecting it to last like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's just Rocket League Battle Royale.
Pretty much, yeah.
So are we doing duos, or are you going to rope me into whatever that one was where you hit the ball and it hits the floor and breaks the floor?
Oh, drop shot? No, we'll do duos.
Is that what it was? Drop shot?
Yeah. All right, I need to import events rather than event system.
What's that do? Speaking of which, Carter, you talked about it yesterday, but did you make any progress on the website?
Yes, but it's not quite online yet.
That's fine. I meant I might want to get back with you to figure out how I can set up the Docker container so I can work on it again. Because I definitely don't remember any of the commands.
Yeah, I also fixed it yesterday. I think the last time you were using it, it didn't quite work on Windows, but I fixed it yesterday since I'm on Windows now.
Yeah, I recently dug out my first Linux laptop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you were saying that.
I was gonna ask you how events work, but
how events work?
Yeah, I understand that I'm usually the one who does the
stuff. Yeah, you are.
It's been.
I did add my own. Yeah, I did add an event a while ago. I'm trying to remember what it was. Added an event for something.
I found it.
The thing that messes me up with events all the time is I find the syntax confusing, and it's because I haven't done 1,000. Once you've done 1,000, then it just makes sense. Like, well, I say that, but I still have to Google a switch case every time I do one. So,
I think it's long as
at this point, I think I've
done a custom event. It's just a generic named event. It's much easier.
Okay.
Yeah, our action handler has a bunch of custom events. That makes it difficult. You know, after this stream's over, we're gonna have to manually merge a bunch of stuff because we're in the same scene, right?
Crap.
I just thought
it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm not really making changes to scenes as much as I'm making changes to prefabs. Although, I guess the drives. Wait, how does that work?
That should work fine.
Because
I'm like adding stuff to the UI in the network development scene.
Okay, I'm trying not to. I may have to add a code change to make this animation play. But that should be it. It should just be adding the prefabs. Although, since we have two scenes that are basically the same, except one's a Steam integration and one is when we do network development, I have noticed some weird things that happen where there can be a really easy disconnect between them.
Okay.
Like, you remember that issue where you said the network development was broken? It was because to make networking happen, we had to add a lot of network identities to objects that didn't originally have network identities. Okay. And because we didn't do that, it made it break in the network development.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we should just, I guess we just have to pay attention to what's a prefab and what isn't.
I just realized we're making a game that doesn't have fishing.
We can do like Chrome and have a secret hidden game.
No. We add a fishing pole that is a character, and he has a special ability to fish. And if you catch a fish, you get more hips. Not broken at all. Actually, we had one of our patrons suggested a really good idea for a character that I still need to make. Maybe I'll do that on the live stream at some point once we have like less pressing bug fixes to do. But we're eventually going to make a character that Telly was the name of the patron, recommended, which was, I gotta find it. We have to change our Discord logo. Our Discord is still Fifth Floor. But we didn't rebrand that at all. Yeah, Telic wanted a sentient dynamite bundle named Boomer who could explode and deal damage to the champions around him. And I think it's a really good idea because I love it if it also hurt your allies, which would make it more strategic in placement.
I have another idea we can add to that.
What's that?
He can also damage the tile, destroy the tile he was standing on.
Oh, that's a good idea. What if he also destroyed the tiles around him? That's not a good idea because then what if there's a guy on that tile?
Yeah. Well, we could always just not
But-
destroy the tile if there's someone standing on it.
Yes. Yeah, that's a good idea. I had an idea for a character that was more of a like control-y character. I didn't come up with a full idea for a character. It's more of an idea for a mechanic, not a character. A character who one of his abilities makes the player's next turn everything costs one more juice.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know, like summoning juice. I don't. It kind of hits that like, you know, Carter. You didn't play a whole lot of Magic the Gathering, but you played with us a little bit. It's like a control mechanic. I mean, you've played Hearthstone,
Yeah,
and other things. Yeah. We still have a whole like resurrection mechanic we never fleshed out yet.
That'll be fun. I forgot about that.
Hopefully, I like to think I'm getting better at the the UI that I can knock it out quicker. But I've also been sitting on this animation window for like 5 minutes now.
Yeah, I'm not getting better at UI. I just had to go copy stuff from the main menu and drag it over because I don't remember how to make all this stuff.
You know, I still have to make that I still have to make that Pac-Man game. And that lives rent free in my mind to just remake Pac-Man but with my head.
That is a good idea.
Well, I don't think it would be too hard, but I think about the different ways to do it. Like, I could try to do something like one of our game jammers did, where they did vector art and then they made the vector art the barriers, or like color keyed the vector art to be different things. But you could also do it with a tile map and fully pixelated graphics, which is what I usually do. I'm very pixely. In all my pixely? It's not an adjective.
Pixelated? No, you're not
I
pixelated.
mean, yeah, I usually like to work with pixels.
There you go.
What do you mean? Here you go.
It's a better way of phrasing it.
Oh, what do you mean? Did you post it somewhere?
Oh no, just what you said. It sounds.
Oh, okay.
correct.
I started looking. I was like, I don't see it in the Discord. I don't see it in the on the stream. I was looking for like if you typed it somewhere.
I'm gonna make this main menu just blatantly ugly, since we have to go back and redo it with
Wait, what?
pixel art anyway. Well, we have to do it with pixel art anyway, right? So like, I'm just gonna do like text mesh pro buttons and random colors.
Okay. Yeah, you're talking about that one. I thought you were talking about the main menu I made with the Lazy Susan. I was like, what? You calling it ugly?
Oh,
Like,
sorry,
this
the
is
pause
the
menu.
first
I
I've
guess.
heard. I was like, what did I do to you? Can I get your opinion on this briefly? You can see
Sure.
this playing. I'm just doing it in a little animator thing. I would like to change the text to kind of like flash color in between. But I'm thinking about just having the star wiggle on its like rotation would work. Or do you think I should try and not do it at this position and instead do it at where the icon is and make it like jiggle right on like its origin instead of from the origin of the card?
I would think either maybe on the origin of the icon or just perfectly up and down.
You want it to bounce up and down, not side to side?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or simply make it wiggle less, like not quite as big.
Make it wiggle less. All right. Got it.
Oh, actually, that's not a terrible idea.
What, make it spin?
A y-axis rotation? That's kind of cool.
Sure. We can do that. Let me see if I can. Just hit me. Maybe 0 again will that work the way I want it to. Do you want it just like that? Or you want it like slower?
No, that works. I mean, ultimately, you're working on it. It's up to you, but I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Let me give it a text real brief so I can see what that looks like. Oh, the text understand. Duh. I'm gonna make the text rotate. This is my world. I do what I want.
Yeah, you can't get away with 180 though. You got to do a full 360 or the text ends up backwards. Right?
What, you meant like that, or you meant like?
Oh, okay. No, that's true. It's just going to be continuously going.
Right.
I wonder if that makes it hard to read.
I think it does make it hard to read. Although, to be honest with you, if it jiggles, it's going to be hard to read anyway.
But it also doesn't quite matter, right? If it's moving, you can summon it, right?
No, that's not what I was thinking about doing. I thought it was like, if you click on it and you don't have enough summon juice, then it does the animation. You're thinking it should do the animation if you have enough summon juice.
Yes.
But if you have enough summon juice, it shouldn't be this. It should be a growing animation. That way it's so easier to see. So, watch, let me give you an example.
Okay, yeah.
So, so because like you pointed out, whenever you're playing a game, if you have an animation and that animation is crucial to you making a decision, it should not be hard to read or hard to see. It should just be like a, oh, look at me kind of thing. So like if we go to 10 and we go to the icon, let's do both. Let's go icon and text. And we kind of just, I don't know if I can scale them both up really easily, but let me do one at a time. Well, that's not good. All right, and then come back over here. What you laughing at for?
Because it's very large. That's not quite what I was expecting.
Well, you'll see whenever I play it. It's kind of like that. You're thinking something like,
okay. I'm thinking
maybe I'll slow that down.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is like Mario Party. Chance time, like aggressive. Like that was a very bad Toad.
Yeah, that works.
Let's take that to a minute. See how bad that is. That's pretty good. That's pretty smooth.
Yeah, that works. I'm a little concerned that the top of the star is going to be outside of the panel for the summoning, but we'll just have to see.
You're right. You're right. Okay. But now we actually gave myself a different ticket. Because, well, hey, if the animation's, this isn't too bad, I'll go ahead and make this one. Can I rename this animation? Post. Yeah. All right, so you want it to bounce up and down when there's not enough juice?
Yeah, I think either up and down or the spin that you did, right? Because if we only do it like once or twice and then set it back to normal, then the readability isn't the problem.
Okay, I like the spin. The spin feels more creative, I guess. I could get fancy, have it rise up and come back down, and while it's rising up, do a spin. That feels way excessive, but you can do it. I drink a lot on stream. I drink a lot in general. I don't think I've seen you drink anything since we've started, and I'm gone through a coffee cup and I'm halfway through a Fresca. Get hydrated.
I'm going to further complicate our game controller. That's the only good place to put stuff for the pause menu. Actually, no. Rules controller probably makes more sense.
Yeah, because the rules controller is only active. Although I guess the game controller and the rules controller are both only active in the scene, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they don't really have the clearest distinction between them. They're kind of very similar. Like, one handles... One has kind of taken on like a networking aspect, and one is kind of the like inner rules of the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We kind of split it out in like two.
Yeah, we probably need to go back and refactor some of that. To be honest, it's not the original design for it was basically that the game controller was going to handle all of the high level game state stuff, like what scene are we playing, what win state, lose state, that, and then the rules controller was going to handle everything in the game. But we kind of lost that thread.
I don't know. I mean, we've definitely got a lot of refactor stuff to do. That's probably more of an off-stream activity because it's not as fun.
Speak for yourself. I love refactoring.
To be honest with you, I think I really enjoy being on the stream. It's fun to kind of like swap between these and work on this. It feels weird to be in like what is essentially a little nest. My green screen behind me, a light on me, 3 screens illuminating me. I know I'm being dramatic. Oh, and did you like my color choice of the business card holder?
Oh, I didn't even realize that is a good color choice.
Yeah, I got it to match our cards. This is where I tell everyone I'm going to be at PAX and say hi to me if you see me in public.
Yeah, I will not be at PAX. I'm vaguely considering going to Linux Fest Northwest in April.
Where is that? If it's Northwest, it's Seattle.
Bellingham, Washington, like 2 hours north of Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Almost Canada.
I didn't. Yeah, I was about to say. I thought north of Seattle was Canada.
No, there's a little bit of space.
This is gonna be ridiculous. Now I'm just playing with this. I have it bouncing up and down and rotating. I really don't think it's clean enough. I kind of really like the side to side or just the spin in place to let people know that it's like a juice issue.
Yeah, this seems less obvious actually that it's a bad thing.
Right. Right.
It looks too happy.
So. Looks too happy. I like the little side to side. I can't decide which one I like better. The side to side or the spin around in place. I think they both work.
I'm partial to the spin in place.
All right. I'll make the spin in place happen.
It has been far too long since I've done C# stuff. I don't remember how to write lambdas anymore. What do I remember?
That's not what I meant to do. I know how you feel. I had to write a ternary operation for work the other day, and I could not remember how to write the front of it because I couldn't remember where I needed to drop the brackets to encapsulate everything as a Boolean. And I spent a long time looking up the syntax for ternary operations. I did get it to work though.
Yeah, I've been doing C98 at work, closure at home. None of it's like C#.
I wish I could do more C#. I'm doing all. I'm doing. Did I tell you which version of C++?
No.
I'll tell you.
11?
Yeah. Later being now.
That is the most common version.
Yeah, we had a lot of complaints.
There's nothing wrong with C++ 11. It doesn't give you all the nice smart pointer stuff that 14 did, but
that was the complaint.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine though.
We have someone who's a real big fan of smart pointers.
Oh, I'll just void star all over the place. I don't care about pointers.
I'm a hairband myself. It's fun to have you on camera because I can judge you for wearing a hat indoors.
That's mostly because I came inside from the 97-degree heat and sat down on a computer. So
yeah. Did you look at the weather for tomorrow?
Yeah, it's supposed to rain
this week.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain a lot this week.
Yeah.
They've got that tropical depression hitting Texas, so I think we're getting some of that.
Yeah. Also, not to date this video, but good luck to the homies out in California getting hit with Hurricane Hillary right now.
Oh yeah, they're getting a Category 2.
Yeah, I think so, and it's a big thing because it's like I don't think in my life I've heard of a hurricane hitting that area, so I hope they're prepared for it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know if hurricanes hit there more frequently than we think, and we just don't hear about it. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, we mostly get East Coast news.
I guess it's fair.
Hey, did you push your change that flipped these audio sliders around? Show my screen.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. because they're backwards again. I'm gonna have to
Wait. No, that's the correct way. That way? No,
Is it?
no, it's not.
no, that's backwards.
No, it's not. I mean, so you just, yeah, no, I don't think I committed that change, so they should still be that way.
Okay, cool.
And those colors are a decision.
You said I could make it ugly since we're not doing the art portion.
I didn't say that. You just
I declared I was making it ugly.
That's okay. I didn't whatever you too badly. I named my animation Not Enough Juice, and I thought it was really funny. There's at one point during the stream, you're like seriously working on something, and I'm like giggling like a madman to myself. Thought of that name. Right now, I'm trying to remember if I can get the Unity animator to work the way I want it to.
Hey, do we have a standard for switching scenes? Are we doing it index based or name based?
I think we should start doing name based. So
okay,
let's it currently uses indexes, but we should start using names. Hmm.
Oh, I never hooked up the buttons. I'm sitting here wondering why I'm clicking them and it's not doing anything.
Yeah, I don't really know if I need an animator. I'm trying to decide whether or not I need it or not. Because I think I should just be able to play the animation based on a function call. I want that to loop. Don't want that to loop.
Are you required to have an animator?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm trying to find out if I need to.
For 3D animations, so for example, the bee that I animated, you have to have an animator. I don't know if it's the same for everything.
I have an animator, but I might need to play around with how to use it for UI because we have some unique conditions for this animator. So the unique condition is can summon should only be glowing while we have enough juice to summon them. And our other unique condition is not enough juice. Its unique condition is that it only plays whenever we click on something and we don't have enough juice for it. So we could set triggers that force these to play, but the can summon is kind of more of a boolean rather than a trigger, and the not enough juice is more of a trigger.
Yeah, I think I would probably use booleans for both, to be honest, so that you don't have to worry about doing all that logic in the animator itself.
But how would you use booleans for not enough juice? Like you would have to set it to basically the value, the parameter is what causes the animation to play. If you use a boolean for not enough juice, you basically set it to true when you've clicked it, and then you set it to false when the animation's done playing.
Yes. Yeah. So the animator, you can set it up so that it doesn't just immediately switch to the next animation state. Like it waits for the animation to finish.
Right.
So I'd probably just either set it up as a trigger or set it to true and then immediately set it back to false, and then let the animator wait for the animation to complete.
Hmm. You know what I think I'm missing? I'm missing an idle. I'm looking at some examples on the side, and in a lot of these examples, they have so the animator has an entry state, and then it launches from entry into another state automatically.
Mhm.
And if I only have two states, which is can summon and not enough juice, which these are really starting to not make sense, then it would have to launch into one of those early, and that's not what I want. So I need an idle state where there's basically no animation play.
Yeah. Yeah, your default state should be idle. Your entry should go to idle, and then your transition should go to.
Oh, whoops. What did you say you animated with this earlier? You said something about a turtle?
Oh no, the queen bee in our game.
Oh,
I did with
yeah.
this, and then at Game Jam I used this a whole bunch.
I got
Like almost everything on the screen has an animator attached to it.
you.
Oh, fun. I can't test there. So I need a button that goes to the main menu. I have no way of testing that because our main menu goes to the actual network scene with Steam integration. It doesn't go to network development.
Interesting.
Yeah. I might just
right.
I'll just leave it and then maybe
we'll test it.
Yeah, we'll test it next time we do Steam integration stuff.
Yeah. You know, we're almost rounding up on 2 hours.
Yeah, we're at hour and a half.
Wow, we've been doing this for a while. And you know what? I think I'm learning a lot or relearning a lot with the animator. I've messed around with the animator before. It's just I feel like it's one of those things that, you know, do it for a little bit and then I just forget about it. I feel like I've made decent progress on getting the having the animations done, getting the button thing fixed. Maybe it's not as much as I was hoping to get done in 2 hours, but you know.
Yeah, I didn't quite get as much done in 2 hours as I thought. We have the ability to change music settings from a pause menu, which is here. I'll show you that real quick. Pause menu, get the Mardi Gras colors. Oh no! Well, I know what that is. Hold on. I messed up the order of things here. Settings panel just needs to go to the bottom. And then you can change the music settings.
Yeah, I should be able to make a custom slider, a pixelated custom slider, and then I'll use it for all of our sliders. I think I'm going to do something similar to what I did with the Ishing. I think I'm going to make it I'm going to make it like a bar that I like custom make in Aseprite, and then I'm going to make the icon that you drag one of our champions, like the side profile of the champion. I like using weird icons for the knobs.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We should also consider making a generic button. Right?
What do you mean?
Well, so rather than having a mod to make like 3 in Aseprite every time we need a new button, maybe we just do some generic unselected, selected, pressed, and then let the text be a TextMesh Pro.
Oh yeah, that's that's a way better idea than what I've been doing.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Like, I need to go make 4 buttons. That's 12 things I have to do in Aseprite.
Yeah, look, man, I'm crazy. Work harder, not smarter, apparently.
Yeah, I may call main menu good for the time being and come back to it once we know, like, display settings, kind of how we want to do that.
Yeah, that works. It's one of those things that you can put the ticket in the review, give it to me, and then when we push it to done, we can remember to make myself a ticket to go and like update it. Because I think updating the volume settings from the main menu is not going to take me very long. I just need to do it, and I've kind of been frustrated with trying to fix this issue for right now.
Right. Yeah, I don't really want to do Aseprite on stream. I don't know what I'm doing with pixel art. So
I would love to do Aseprite. This has been very boring for me. On my screen has been like watching me mess with an animator for minutes at a time. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see how to trigger, like whenever you press play and you hit like this little preview, I can't see anything actually happening, and I don't know if I'm missing something here. Like, yeah, I just can't tell if I'm missing something.
I can't. Let me open this larger because I can't actually see your screen. I can't read anything on it.
I think I might just have to bring this to code and try it out.
Yeah, I'm not convinced you're actually switching to the not enough juice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Usually there's like a little bar that the animator plays.
Click on not enough juice. And make sure that the let's see. Yeah, no, it's got the right motion speed and everything. I don't know. I don't have a solution for that, but I think you're right. I don't think the transition's actually happening.
Yeah. So I guess I'm gonna try and pull this model in for a preview. Does this work? Let me keep looking. See if I can find out.
Yeah, I might take a look at the fact that we can move champions onto water tiles. I can't remember if I fixed that bug or not.
Okay.
Nope, I fixed that. That's not currently a bug.
Awesome. I think that was the thing that got fixed when you did that rework for
Oh yeah, for the hexagon A star.
Yeah. That doesn't look like I want it to look, but it's not bad. Faster.
Oh, I didn't see it. Does it?
So it's not working. I'm just
Okay.
testing the animations. So how does that look for letting you know that you can get it? That's pretty clear. Like, you know, but then the not enough juice, it's kind of got a delay to it. So I'm gonna try and see if I can fix that delay.
This frame rate on the stream is too bad. I can't actually see it spinning, but I'll trust you.
It's okay. It doesn't spin very quickly. I think the not enough juice animation needs to get touched up. Why is my animated? Animated.
I think we should consider getting rid of the blinking yellow card on the first turn of the game.
Okay. To be honest with you, I didn't even remember that. Let me pull that up.
Yeah,
when you hit the select, yeah.
Yeah, it still does it, but or at the very least, maybe we track that like in a player prefs, so it's like literally the first time you play the game.
Sure. I think that works. I'd like to do some more tutorial rework at some point because I think we really use it. For some of our more complicated parts of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Doing it on player prefs is probably a good idea.
I need to rework the dice at some point too. It's like 50-50 whether or not they're actually on screen.
The spinning is just not happening.
Oh, hey, my camera died. Hey, do you see me on stream, Discord, anything?
On stream, no. Let me see if I see you on Discord.
I don't know how long ago that happened.
It couldn't have been too long. But yeah, on Discord, your camera's going too.
Okay, I'll fix that.
Yeah, that works out. Let's try this back. There we go. Oh, okay. Interesting. Changes in the animator actually stay when you unplay a scene.
Oh, interesting. It's like the one thing in Unity that works that way.
Right? Okay. So I think I've got these working the way that I want them to work now. The problem is just going to be programming it because it's not going to be something as simple as clicking a button. Like when the player opens the scene, we need to flag all of the animation can summon whenever they have enough juice, and the not enough juice will only happen whenever they click on the card. I'm thinking the clicking on the card, so the actual checking for the values happen in the rules controller, not on the card. And we have a little bit of Unity action mumbo jumbo happening in there. So unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be a fix that I see through in stream. But I think I should be able to do the cost one if I'm quick.
Okay. I don't know what cost one you're talking about.
I'm talking about the okay, the one where we can summon something. So
Oh, right. Okay.
basically when we pull open the roster,
Mhm.
we need to check to see how much we have and then go through each card and then trigger the animator.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
I think the more difficult thing here is grabbing the animator.
Yeah, I've had your screen up for a while. I'm not doing anything glamorous. I've just been fixing bug tickets.
Yeah, I got a few emails.
Players should be assigned or allowed to pick a color. I was very optimistic whenever I made that ticket. That's harder than you think.
Yeah, you wanted that
to do.
Yeah, because you wanted that in the lobby, and you wanted the floor tiles to represent their colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what would be cool, but we don't need to do it. Would be if we took the Splatoon route where you didn't pick your colors, but a color was randomly assigned to you, but the color of your opponent was always the opposite color of what your color was. So, like, it's Splatoon, if you're blue, your opponent's always orange because they're, the opposite colors. Yada, yada, yada.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But,
yeah, that's a good point. How do you deal with two people picking the same color?
Right. Well, I mean, at that point, is it their fault?
Well, no, not if you can't see the other person's color, right?
You no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, oh, I guess that's fair.
And then we kept it.
I meant like if it was two people that were. I meant like if it was two people that were friends, and they deliberately picked the same color.
Like every game, you can pick whatever color you want.
Oh, okay.
Because it gives cool customization, and then we don't have to worry about colorblind mode.
Right.
Because that's why I made it. That's why I made it red and blue. It was too hard for me to tell the difference whenever there was green in there.
spell. I have to be specific. One's a trigger. Right. I could have one function that like bounces between the two, but I'll go ahead and split it into two. Do you know where our summon value lives? Is that in the game controller or the rules controller?
Rules controller. Hey, do you know if the current player is always considered? No, never mind. That was going to be a stupid question.
I'm curious now, though.
I was going to ask if your local player is always considered player number one. It's not.
No, it's
not possible. I'm trying to do the color choosing thing.
He's trying to do the color choosing thing now.
Yeah. That's a little optimistic.
Yeah. I believe in you, though.
Oh, actually, it might have not been very optimistic. Check this out.
Hold on.
Okay.
Pull up Discord. All right, I'm looking.
Okay, so player one's on the left. So I just need to give it a fancy UI, but...
Oh, yeah. That should work really easy. You should just have a UI element on the lobby, and then it'll work from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess how would we stop people from picking the same thing, I guess?
I think I'm going to do what you said and just have basically the enemy color be some opposite color.
Like client side?
Yeah, client side.
Okay. That'd be fancy.
We're back to things I can't test. Damn. Because I want to put the color selection on like on the ready screen before you ever start the game.
Right.
Right,
like how we do the deck building thing.
Yeah. I'm going to end up having to make a second Steam account.
Let me see if I can get this stored summon thing to work real quick, and then we'll see.
Yeah, it's not something we're easily going to be able to test on stream either way, because we're going to have to manually merge some stuff.
All right, you ready to test the thing? There's no way this works well on the first go. Just saying.
All right, let's see what you got.
All right, give me a moment. I still gotta drag some stuff. Card view. All right. This should work. I don't like my own hesitation on that, but let's see. All right, so the idea now is that I don't have the click it and you not having enough cost. I don't have that playing, but I should have it to where if you do have enough cost now, it should have an animation that's like glowing, letting you know. So let's see if that works. I don't know if I did enough with the prefabs to get it to work right. Broke some. Variable card cost object with card view has not been assigned. Yeah, I don't think I did enough on the prefab to get that to work. I can do that. You know. Yeah, all right. All right, are you still watching me?
Yeah, I'm still looking at you.
Let's see if this works. It sure did.
Sure didn't.
Yeah. What am I missing?
You did get another error.
Well,
I don't know.
these
I
are
don't
the
know if
same ones
that's
I was
an
getting
acceptable error, but
Yeah, these are the same I was getting earlier. This is fine. um. Hmm. It's still fun to watch.
in the player class, did you add this this Boolean owner? It's being set to network identity is owned. Any idea what that does?
If it's not being used, it could be a holdover from some network testing. Can you see if it's got any references? You could try taking it out and seeing if it breaks anything.
Yeah, it's never used, but I'm hoping. I'm actually hoping I can use that because I need some way to figure out basically if the session, if the player matches the player assigned to the session, like the local session.
You're trying to check who the local player is.
Yeah.
You could just do is local player. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Can I do that? Oh, yeah.
You can always retrieve it from a network object if you aren't using a networked object. And then sometimes is local player doesn't work the way that you want it to. There's a way that I get around it in the networking code. It's like a is local player and is owner or something like that. Yeah. 'Cause, 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 Carter, would you be interested in? It's a kind of a rough moment, but would you be interested in trying to halt some of the development in the stream for now? Maybe getting in our one round of battlegrounds, as we're already creeping over our time.
Sure. Yeah, what I'm working on is not something I will fix before the stream ends. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of bug fixing to figure out why it's not playing the animation when I want it to. I think it should be working. And then I have a little bit of work to do on the trigger, but I'm pretty happy if I can get this to work soon. I'll be happy with the results.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'd like to step away real quick before we swap over, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I'll just switch back to the spinning logo for the stream, and then we'll jump back in a bit.
All right, be right back.
Okay. I will bring us back.
Okay. All right. Hello again. So usually whenever I'm gonna press play. Usually whenever by the way, you'll be able to see my screen too, right?
Yeah, if we're looking at your, I see
Oh,
yours.
yeah, okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Usually whenever we usually whenever we work, whenever we do like a meeting to talk about our tickets, or or whenever we work on the game for a long time, we like to end the sessions with a game or a round of something. You know, this is kind of a little bit of a tradition. Yeah, we could probably use this time to work a little bit more, but there's a lot of value in still making sure that you play some games, that you take some input and can see how other games and other things function. Carter, have you seen Masahiro Sakurai's YouTube videos?
No, I haven't.
It's really he does a really good job of like explaining his process to making games. He's the guy who made Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those things is that you're supposed to take in a lot. The idea that like you still let yourself see what other people are making and take in a lot of how they work, how they make you feel. Take in a lot, put out a lot. And that's part of how I think of whenever we do these little sessions.
Hey, my favorite commander is back. Ready to get started?
Oh, fun. With streamer mode enabled, I can't tell who you are.
Yeah,
Who are you playing?
I can't tell who you are either. I am Taron Gorfield, and you are Reno Jackson.
Yes. All right, I guess we're going undead this game. I've never gotten a win with pirates. I keep playing pirates thinking like, oh, they're fantastic, and then I do terrible.
Pirates might have been my first win, I think. I keep trying. Lately, I've been trying to do a lot with dragons, and they just haven't been working out for me.
The battle is really raging out there.
I don't know which way I want to go in this one. We've got dragons, elementals, murlocs, pirates, and undead. No full board beasts.
That's a good point. I can make one golden in the game. I might do elementals.
Oh yeah,
highest health in the warband. Yeah, that's elementals, right?
Yeah. The guy you're talking about is elementals.
Yeah.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? That one might make all the difference.
And I'm like slightly hungry. I wonder if I'm gonna eat something after the stream. Like, I don't like to eat too late.
I ate late. It's not unusual for me to eat at like 11 p.m.
Yeah, because you usually stay awake until 3 a.m.
You are not out of this yet.
Alright, I am winning this. Ooga booga. they would have killed the other one, I would have took less damage.
You're good at this.
I'm gonna switch the screen to me so I don't see what you pick.
Did I waste a turn? Did I waste money on the last one? I think I did.
Did you?
I think so.
Like, you mean you didn't spend all of your money?
Yeah, like I think I just didn't spend all my money. I think it was weird. Man, I feel like I'm playing with like half a brain right now. I'm not making any good plays, and I couldn't even remember if I spent all my gold in the last turn.
I know how you feel. I'm exhausted today.
Even outside for most of the day, I've just been driving around a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so hot that like more than 10 minutes outside and then I'm just
Keep up
Is
with
it?
it.
Yes. Yeah, I totally get it.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Need a drink?
You know, we didn't talk too much about kind of how we felt about the stream itself. You know, this is our first stream, and I'll be honest with you, Carter. I think I like it. I think I like it a lot. I think being able to work on the game and be in this little environment, this little setting that we've built for ourselves, I think it's kind of fun.
it's certainly a lot less pressure than trying to edit a video.
Yeah, and like usually when we edit a video, it's not a direct like work on the game. Do you know what I mean? It's
Right.
usually like something adjacent. This
I know
is like
exactly what you mean. I spend more time editing the video than working on the game.
right, exactly. And it's like, you know, that's not a position that we really want to be in. We want to be working on the game more often.
Have a nice day. Need a drink?
Did you see that?
No, I didn't, but I speed ran my quest. It kind of looked like you did
Oh
as well.
wow. Oh no, but I'm almost done. Kael'thas just upgraded to tier 2 minions. So I don't know what he's doing. But yeah, talking about the stream, I just really, I really enjoyed doing this bit. It was kind of nice. Oh, we've received some comments. Hello, Dragonheart. How are you doing? We were talking about you earlier. You must have just showed up because I didn't see you pop up on the stream. I didn't see your text on the stream. Dragonheart is our patron Telic who pitched the idea for Boomer that we were talking about earlier.
I also don't see any text on the stream.
Yeah, is Streamlabs giving us trouble?
The battle is really raging out there.
Yes. I don't see it on any of the scenes. I don't know.
Kind of. So let's go. I would have had one right there.
Have a feast day.
Oh, there it is. You got it fixed, Carter. It's a little off. It's a little off the screen, but it works. I know. Yeah, Dragonheart, we probably should have put out any kind of post that we were doing this, but I don't think we did anything. I don't think we made an X post. I don't think we made a YouTube thing. We'll probably try to get a little bit more on that, but this was literally the first stream attempt, which I think is going quite well. Yeah, we might.
Every time you say an X post, it confuses my brain. I hate it so much.
It's just so funny to me for some reason. We might at some point, Dragonheart. It's kind of been a first attempt, but we definitely let you know. Man, we're both at like the bottom of the barrel. It's funny to me that
look at what I just got though.
What did you just get?
Golden upbeat upstart. Double your.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I just got an upbeat duo. Your end turn effects twice. Heck yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Nice weather today. You're down a minion and up a goal. Better hire a recruit while you can.
That'll be fun. Start down this way. I think I've got a neat strategy if I can win, if I can live, but I think Kel'Thas is gonna send me to the grave right now.
Yeah, I'm not confident in my build either. I think I'm slightly better than you. I don't know. Well, no, so like I think the last turn I improved enough. Your poison kind of might offset it.
My poison.
Oh, yeah. Deck Tracker says 90% lethal for my
You're
turn
not
here.
playing it.
No.
Yeah, you're just talking about person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm also out on this one. It's funny to me that Dragonheart pops in when we're hitting our like end of the day Hearthstone portion.
I I did not, so I get to just watch you.
Heck yeah. Welcome to my stream. Okay, let's see, what do I want to do here? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I'm fighting you next. Okay.
Oh, my dead. I hope I kill you.
That's rude. Play some Uther.
I assume none of my end of turn things trigger if I'm dead, right?
I would have to assume not. Like, you're not going to get a card in your hand if that's what you're hoping for.
Well, I'm wondering if if that one minion is now 28 health instead of 14. I doubt it.
You have elementals. I should be doing more with Death Rattle. Yeah, I have not played my best game for this battleground. Well, we tied.
I'll take it.
That does not fill me with any confidence. Oh, I should have went up. Dude, man. I don't know why I'm keeping that person.
Are you on the guest list? Victory will be ours. Who are you calling short?
I don't know how many cards I played this turn. I think I should have brought that one though. Darn it. Full of misplays. What program are we using to stream? We're using OBS and Streamlabs. If you mean how are we doing streaming like this, where one of us is in one location, one of us in another, we're actually in the same room. Watch, if I stick my hand over here, you'll see a hand appear on Carter's side.
I literally cannot figure out the angle.
So that was just a lie. We're connected using something called Video Ninja, right?
Yeah, VDO.ninja. I think it's pronounced Video Ninja.
I'm still in the game. Let's go. Sell 5 elements, get a random element. You know what? We might just roll this one again. Get another copy of me left of this. Well, that's good that it's looking good, Dragonheart.
Yeah, I'm seeing the chat pop up on the. I wonder if it was just because we didn't have any chat for like an hour. Streamlabs
Streamlabs.
catch up.
Streamlabs is like, oh, we gotta get out of here. I kind of want this guy. I think I'm just gonna ride this one. I think I'm gonna end up dying, but we'll see.
Yeah, I only played him turn 1. I don't know what he is.
The Alakazam got one.
Yes.
The great Akazam Zarok. Oh, he has the Wheel of Yaxar on the funnel.
Oh, that was the worst possible option to use for that poison to attack.
Alright, well, that's all she wrote. Carter, did you want to give it one more shot before we call it a stream?
Yeah, I'll give it one more go.
Okay. Yeah, Dragonheart, before we started playing Hearthstone, we were doing some game dev. We were working on Hexane for a good bit. Oh, look, it's Nathan. Hey, Nathan.
There's no chat on stream anymore. I think it's every time I switch scenes, it breaks.
Okay. Well, hey, that's good. That's stuff we would never have known until we did it, right?
Yeah.
Well, you know, Dragonheart's talking about his actual name. His actual name's Chris. Chris, I didn't want to use anyone's actual name without their permission. Earlier in the stream, when I was talking to you as a patron, I preferred to use Telic and talked about your idea for the game that we'll probably end up making on stream at some point.
Ready?
Unless I, make it off screen.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
And hey, Nathan. Yeah, we started streaming a few hours ago. We didn't really make any big announcements about it. We started with working on our game, and once we were kind of like, all right, we've worked on it for 2 hours, I'd say. We were like, all right, let's play a little Hearthstone and wind down.
You're good at this.
Carter, who are you this time? Illidan?
I am. I don't know this guy's name.
Yeah,
This guy.
You're Illidan.
Okay.
I'm Deathwing, and Deathwing's very different from the last time that I played him. He buffs all minions
Keep up the momentum.
+2 attack, and that includes my opponents.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it is weird. It's a permanent buff too.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
We had a lot of people doing mechs and mixed minions. I think I'm gonna look into doing an undead build.
I'm going max.
I think you can win this thing. Your minions really pulled their weight.
Have you seen this quest Alter Ego? Even tier minions in the tavern have +7/+7. Swaps to odd next turn. I'm doing that.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
little
have any death rattle minions, but I'm doing it.
The little icon is a
That one might make all the
the little
difference.
icon's like a guy, and then when it flips between even and odd, it flips between like a guy and a werewolf.
Oh yeah.
Connor, have you seen
yeah.
a movie? Have you seen a movie called Labyrinth?
Who's in it?
David Bowie.
Yes, I have.
Okay, so my dad was showing me this movie today. It's like from 1986, 1989, and it's called Labyrinth. It's got David Bowie, and it's got this girl that's in it, who's like the main actress, and it's only them for most of the movie. Like there are parents in it too, but it's like they're the only two people, and everything else is puppets. And it's a pretty neat movie. We were watching it for like, I don't know, an hour or something before I left.
I've been freelancing since they trashed my place in Dallas.
Hey, it's you.
Oh, it is me.
Congrats on your win.
I can't be stopped.
Yeah, Illidan's pretty cool, being able to attack with both minions. Huh.
Yeah, I'm staying tier 2 because I want to pad out Death Rattle. I'm not going to be able to complete that quest otherwise.
Funny enough, I have not been attempting to do my quest at all, which I think is going to put me in a big detriment. My quest is to play Battlecry minions, and then my end of turn effects are doubled.
Mhm.
And I just think I'm going to ignore it. I mean, I may like luck into Battlecry, but I was planning on doing Undead, and there's not a lot of Battlecry Undead that I can think of.
There's.
You got a ping.
Is it just the spider?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the spider too. Yeah, maybe. Oh, Chris put a post in our Discord that we're live streaming.
Oh,
That's a great idea, Chris. Why didn't we think about that? Put Chris in charge of our social media. Get him to post our X videos.
You're good at this.
Oh, duh. Let's just say I did that on purpose. Just like this one. I was just making a joke, Chris. I said it was funny that you put in a post that we were live on the announcements, and then I said you could be in charge of our X videos because of the that's what Twitter is now. I'm hoping I can get another. I really love Patient Scout, the card. This little gnome guy, and I'm really hoping that I can get a third one.
I don't remember what he does.
What, the gnome? He just, when you sell him, he'll give you a minion of a tier, and he upgrades every turn he's on the board.
Everyone's gunning for it.
Nah, Chris, you're good. We were just making a joke. First, we have to figure out exactly what socials we have, too. Man, I am getting walloped. All I'm doing, I'm just a free buff for everyone else.
I'm getting less consistent wins. They're slightly too close.
I need a drink.
He's got max. I don't think I will. But the sooner I play Radio Star, the better.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Man, I just got my butt kicked. Maybe I should be playing Battlecry minions.
The battle is really raging out there.
I'm one turn away from completing my quest.
Nice.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
don't know if I'm gonna make it to the next turn.
Who were you again? Deathwing?
Yeah. Oh no, the damage cap is still a thing. Okay, I'll make it to the next turn.
Should still be 15.
Yeah, that's how desperate I am. Look at you, number one.
Yeah, we'll see if that stays.
You know, Chris just pointed out something to me that I think is really silly. Why can Chris post in announcements?
That's a very
Like-
good point.
Like, I definitely appreciate it, but that seems to me like that should be one of those channels that we have a lock on.
Yeah, I would think so.
I actually won this one.
I think there's a decent chance I'm going to kill this guy.
Okay. Chris's rolls weren't set right. Oh, wait, somebody died. Yep.
Yep.
Chris, we don't even have like admin roles. There's literally only the Patreon roles right now.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. That's what I would have picked.
Hmm.
I think you're going to win this one. I sold off a bunch of minions.
I don't know about that. You've been taking names.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Oh, great! Another Annoyatron. Yeah, we're gonna have to play with the settings in a bit, Chris. We still didn't even look. Cardi did one. Chris, we didn't even rebrand the Discord yet. We rebranded the Patreon, the YouTube, the X account, but we didn't do the Discord yet.
Your minions really pulled their weight. That's what I would have picked.
Oh wait, that's the wrong play. Darn. Let's get him out. Alright, I think I might have a decent play going on here. I think
Gunning for you.
I've lucked into a pirate build.
That's very different from where you started.
Why, what was I when we started?
I think you were going undead.
Oh, I think you're right, yeah.
We talked about the spider.
Yeah. Yeah, I lucked into a very neat pirate build.
I haven't lost a round yet.
Work out there. Keep
I did a misplay just now. Darn it.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Oh, that worked out. Woo! That was a crazy one, right? Right to the end. On that one.
I was watching you click furiously.
I don't know if I'm gonna live, but it sure looked nice. I would say a no in the living. Yep, I'm down. Damn, that was a good one.
I may or may not kill the Lich King. We'll see.
Alright, well, you're my #1 streamer now, Carter.
I'll switch over to my screen. I did not. Dang, Lich King's at 1.
Nice work out there.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Above the pressure. Protocol engaged.
It's fun to like watch both my screen that's spectating you and the stream that's going on.
Yeah, from watching you on the stream, we play this very differently. Like,
I guess, yeah, let me watch how you play it.
Yeah, I've got 45 seconds left. I'm just sitting here. I tend
Well,
to do a lot less movement.
Yeah, I could see that. I think it was just like things kept happening. Like I would play through things and I wouldn't be thinking about it, and then I would get benefits. Man, that guy Blade Collector, I never even found him. Yeah, Chris, you could get back into it. I mean, that's up to you. We're pretty new to it, kind of not exactly looking to be professional co-op Hearthstone streamers, but you know, what happens happens.
Jeez, 105.59. What
That's
did
rough.
he do to this guy? He's got 100 blood gems on him.
Yeah, that guy's gonna torch the things on his side. Oh well, still won. It's cool to see a magnetic deck work, because I certainly never found one.
Your minions really pulled their weight.
Do you like your odd and even thing?
I do. It's very handy for magnetic.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Sure, Chris, if you want. We're eventually gonna have a website running, but we've got the Discord, we've got a lot of our other little social media accounts, but we'll eventually want everything to kind of point to the website, so that way we can build up interest in the game. I guess as a segue, whenever I'll be going to PAX West, I'll be trying to like hand out a few cards, talk to a few people, try to build some interest in the game. And this Wednesday, I'm going to be on another live stream. I'm going to be on the Legends of Honato live stream by Constructed Chaos. So I'm going to try and get some time to talk about the studio there too.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
You know, talking about the game, I'm really excited to see what we'll be able to do with the game once everything's up and running. Like, Carter, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but once we've gotten more network stuff going and we've gotten people play testing it, I'm really excited to see where we'll go with the game. We've built a pretty robust system where I feel like it's not too hard to add things to the game if we want.
Yeah, we can go crazy adding champions and stuff.
Yeah, champions, different things, like different kind of like mechanical actions that champions could take. You know, we've played around with the idea of whether or not we would involve buildings in Hexane, like summoning points and other things. You know, there's just a lot of stuff that we could do with it. I still think though good pick. I still think at our current moment we're kind of looking for some form of code complete around like 50 champions. But we've kind of loosely talked about the idea of like adding more champions, having people recommend champions.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Man, you've got Divine Shield like crazy. It's a shame you don't have that helicopter guy. Every time a Divine Shield pops, you buff a minion in your hand.
Oh yeah.
Chris, I don't know what your reelie's for, but if your reelie's for, you could let me know what it's for, and I'll reiterate.
Sorry about the peanut shells on the floor. These minions are slobs.
Yeah, you know, we're planning on doing the stream thing more often. If you're talking about the Legends of Honato stream, yeah, a friend of mine is the DM for that stream, and he talked to me about coming on a little bit, and you know, playing their game with them, and I'm really excited to try it out and see everybody again. I'm glad you got him, because that guy kicked my butt earlier.
Yeah, it was still too close. Looking at the percentages.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna whatever you, but you look like you're on your way to a win.
We'll see. I usually struggle late game.
Oh, you're moving up in the world.
Oh, grease bot. That's
It
so
took me a second to
good.
read that, but boy, do I want it.
Oh, look, and that's the Cogwork Copters, that other thing. Although I don't know if it's even worth it. I mean,
Yeah.
I guess you could. I don't think it's worth it to have
I'm
it
thinking
play,
I go fishing
unfortunately.
for a triple on the mummy.
Better hire a recruit while
Although I will take that. Don't mind if I do.
All right, Chris. See you later. Thank you for joining us. Hey, you got a triple on Noyatron. Alright, you should play him. Wait, play him, sell that, buy the other magnetic dude. Megadraxus for this one. Sell a guy so that way you can get the magnetic dude on the left. Or freeze it. There you go.
I was confused. I was just clicking stuff as you yelled it out.
Yeah, the magnetic guy that you got in the center, he's the one who anytime you magnetize to anything else, it also magnetizes to him.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't read it. I had no clue what he did. I just trust you that I need to buy him.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So yeah, don't magnetize to him ever. Always,
Right.
anything you magnetize to anyone else will just go to him. Which is a good thing that you got Mechadraxus, because now you can give him Wind Fury and something else Wind Fury. Oh, this is gonna be a tie. That's okay. That's okay. You got this.
Oh, it's okay. We all hit some bumps now and then.
I'm gonna magnetize him to give him Divine Shield.
He would have gotten it anyway.
Would he? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he yeah,
Gotcha.
that's what I was saying.
Gotcha.
You don't have to magnetize them.
Gotcha. Yeah, I misunderstood. I thought it was just the point value.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Man, it's really cool to see a magnetized deck work. Now the game's like, you won't get another one. Oh,
I'll take that.
Gold Mummy.
And I'm tempted to freeze it. So he ends up at 10, whatever.
Probably a Uther in this one. Or that works.
Yeah, none of those work. If I end up with
Well, you
space
could've-
to sell them.
You could have, Uther set something to 15-15. You could have hit Greasebot with that and then just sold him.
Everyone's gunning for you. Watch out.
Oh, that's a good point.
But to have done that, you would have needed to sell something, and you don't really want to sell anything anyway. So it wasn't a. Yeah. Man. rough.
Yeah.
Welcome back. How's it going out there? A good tactical choice. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. This music, so delicious.
I think I did that all in the right order.
You got this. You'll
I like how earlier you said you never play it down to the line like that.
There's a lot more to do each turn with this build.
That worked out. I don't think you
Okay,
kill him though.
I'll take it. No, I'm not going to kill him, but
Ooh, slick animation.
okay, cool. I'm fighting a dead person. I was wondering that
wait.
Wonder what. If
when
you'd
I
be
was going to get to fight the
again.
dead guy.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
That's quite the army you're building, friend.
Look at that. Yeah, I'd sell Harvest Golem. He's not gonna do you any good.
Replacement detected.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
Not a mech in like what 5 rerolls?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to find this triple because that'll be
Got this. You'll
pretty
win.
good.
Yeah. Wait.
All the
Oh,
gold
yeah, you-
buffs. I've got to sit here and wait for them.
Gotta watch them all take off. Ooh, another
That,
free
just in
spot.
case I can find the triple.
How you building, friend? That's what I
At this point, everything summons those microbots.
At this point, microbots summon microbots.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Every time I look at this guy, I think he's a mech, and he never is.
He's a big beetle. He's a big undead beetle.
Cool. He's gonna be a 9/9 next turn. Yeah, I really like Alter Ego.
You got this. You're way ahead.
It's a shame that guy never gives you the two you need.
Well, I don't think either of the two I need are magnetic. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he only gives you magnetic minions.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You may kill them.
I think I might, depending on what that poison does.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
actually, no.
maybe.
If I win, I kill them. Because I'm at tier
yeah.
6.
No, you. My game's a little faster than yours. You killed him.
The stupid microbots.
All right, it's you and Galewing, and I think you hit Galewing last time, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Eudora was your biggest challenge, and you just killed her.
Gimme. Stupid gold.
Why are you magnetizing him? Stop
Oh,
magnetizing him.
I just keep forgetting.
Hey man, I'm dead. Do what you want. I obviously don't know how to play.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
I would love to end this game out with a triple, but I guess I'll take 1,000,000 magnetized.
Did you know if you get 3 gold ones together, you don't get a diamond?
I hate to say it, but I think unless Galewing did something crazy, I think I've got this in the bag.
It bothers me that you didn't spend your 2 gold.
Better.
Only slightly. Oh, he's got a venomous. He kind of went the same route as Eudora.
Yeah.
He might give you more trouble depending on how the fight works.
Yeah, if I can get that venomous with the shield, I think it's no problem.
Shield or one unfortunate microbot. Okay, running low on dudes.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Cool. I think you've got it. I think you've got it.
so.
All right,
Yeah.
Carter, on stream, first time we've ever streamed. You now have a recording of you getting first in Battlegrounds. Are you happy?
I am happy. It wasn't a recording of a perfect game, though, so it's not. It could have been better.
We'll just have to play again. All right. I think that's going to be it for our stream. We probably played Battlegrounds longer than we were expecting to anyway. So, yeah. Thank y'all very much for joining us for the stream. If you're watching this as a, I don't know, video log, because we never determined what that was called, you know, make sure to join us in the future. If you like more of our stuff, please like, subscribe, do all the things. And yeah, look forward to our upcoming game, Hexane, and we love you. Anything to add, Carter?
No, I have some stuff to take away. No, yeah, I don't. No one's currently watching, but yeah, I guess the second one Brad said. If anyone watches this after the fact, thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.